Hi there, my name's Heather and I am the owner of Party Masters. I am here today to give you a little bit of a lesson on how to deal with balloons and take care of them and also take care of yourself. The first thing I want you to know is that our balloons are washed clean of the protein that causes the latex allergy with people. So the balloons are not actually latex free, but they do not have the protein in them that causes the reaction. So essentially you can say that they're latex free to people, just to make that simple. I myself am allergic to balloons, and I've been twisting these ones now for 8 years, and I have never had a problem yet. But I do definitely have a problem when I go into the stores and use regular balloons. I get that dust straight away, and I have problems with it. So anyways, good to know. Latex free. You won't have any allergic reactions, and neither will the children. The second is that we use special balloon twisting balloons. Can't see if you can see the little nozzle on that side, and then it goes up, and that's the end of it there. We keep these in our kit, usually wrapped up with some other ones. And once this is inflated, it is 2 inches wide and 60 inches long. So that basically gives you a really long, it's almost 5 feet worth of twisting space. So this is called a 260. Easy to remember, 2 inches wide, 60 inches long, a 260. And we use really good balloons. You will be given in your kit pretty much a rainbow of colors. There will be 12 colors in every kit once you are ready to go. So it's pretty much the whole rainbow plus some extra shades. This is the pump that you'll get at first. I do try to eventually get everyone an electric pump, just because it's faster, it's easier, and it will also prevent repetitive strain from blowing up balloon after balloon, especially in the busy season. So this is a Qualitex pump. It's meant for balloon twisting. It has the holes in the bottom, so never try to do this, to try to get there. You need to allow the air to get in. You're going to hold the pump in one hand and this in another, and just put the balloon on there, and it pumps both when you're going up and when you're going down. Now, something that's really important, tying a balloon. When you put it on here, we don't want to just put it on a tiny little bit, because if you've ever been somewhere and you blow up a balloon and then you're like trying so hard to get the tie on the bottom of it. Well, first of all, that's hard enough even with a few balloons, but when you're doing a lot of balloons, you're really not going to be happy doing that. So take that balloon and force it down a little bit. Then when you have it a little bit pumped up, what you have is this long thing here, okay? You've got a long tail on it, so that you can easily wrap it around, And if you don't want to waste a lot of this, just pull that knot closer to the tip of it, okay? And then you can just force your air back up. I did that one a little exaggerated, just as an example. It doesn't need to be quite that long, but put a little extra on there and it'll give you more room to tie up, and you won't hurt yourself so badly. Your hands will get very tired very quickly. If for any reason you do start getting any type of pain from doing that, which sometimes you will because you'll do a lot of it, there's this stuff called KT tape, and I use it for a couple of things. You can use duct tape for this part, but you will need the actual KT tape for the other. So you take a piece, and now usually what gets hurt is these fingers here. For some reason, I always get that one particularly sore, the cuticle of it. Some people find that they get this one sore. So you're going to take this little piece of either KT tape or duct tape, and you are going to just wind it around there to protect that area. Now, when I say KT tape or duct tape, I really mean that. Band-Aids will not work. Band-Aids will be pulled off. Any other regular kind of tape will be pulled off. You need something that is going to withstand that constant pulling over of the balloon over and over and over. If that was a Band-Aid, this would be off already long ago. Something else you may find when you're twisting balloons, this area right here gets really sore, okay? Now, I am going to show you in the next video, when you're twisting balloons, it's very simple to, and I am guilty of this, very simple to have your pinkies up for some reason. I don't know why. We all think we're having tea, but we do that, and it actually hurts. You see how I'm actually holding it with my pinky up? Makes this very tight and tense. If I put it down, that goes away. So we want to try to twist balloons with our fingers down, okay? Fingers always down. For people who worked last year or the years before, you won't know about that because I didn't know about that either. And it was only when I really hurt my hand again and went to get some therapy that I found out that was my main problem. So for helping with that as well, you can use the KT tape to support this long tendon and muscle. And you use this KT tape there. You're going to put it on, you're going to stretch it, and then stick full strength back down there. And what that's going to do is it's really going to help support that tendon and everything in here. Now let me see what I had next. Some stretches. Okay, there's really only one that is hugely helpful. Now, it's a strange position to get in at first, but once you understand it, it'll be fine. Put your hand out straight. Then take your other hand, bring it up. See, from underneath, up from underneath, and then you're going to stretch that. You are going to find you get a big stretch right along here. That is most often where people have trouble. The next spot people have trouble is their wrist, but it's actually not your wrist that is causing the problem, it's your fingers from twisting. When you continue to do this exercise, you will actually feel the stretch in your wrists. It's one of the reasons why secretaries get carpal tunnel. They're actually using their fingers all the time, and it's locking up in here. This is getting used too much, and that's what will happen with us and balloons. So make sure to do that with each of them, and I would suggest to hold it for a fair bit of time. I would definitely do this before every event. You can even do it sitting in the car. I would say hold it for at least the count of 5, if not the count of 10. I would do it when you're finished if you have a moment, and definitely when you finish if you've been working for a few hours. You absolutely want to do that. Something else you can have in your home, one of these sort of hard balls. They're like, it's a sports ball, like I don't even know what they call them, but it's like a hard plastic. You buy that anywhere that you buy sporting equipment. I actually found them in Walmart in the sporting area. And what you want to do is you use the ball just to kind of rub up and down into that area, wherever it's sore. Seriously, this thing works like absolutely wonderful. You can roll it between your hands and your fingers if you want. You can do just about anything, but rolling it really well on that spot really helps. It also helps on the wrist, and right along here is the other muscle that gets very tired. So you can do that. It's a little hard to do it while staring into the thing having my arm up. I would normally have it down and be more comfortable and just rolling it along. So those things are always really important. I would suggest you start doing them before you ever have a problem. I didn't start doing them until after I had surgery in here or after I broke my wrist because of the pump. So I highly, highly suggest that you take care of yourself before any injuries happen. Now let me just see what else I have here. Oh, very good. I've actually done all the basics. Your kit will end up having 12 different colors, basically a rainbow plus a few shades. Okay. It will have a pump, which will blow up the balloon both when you press and when you pull, so you get a full burst of air every single pump instead of needing to do it way more than we need to, because you want that to be quick. I do try to buy everyone an electric pump within a relatively short amount of time, but when you first get started, that's the pump that you'll have to get things going with. Now, as well as that, you will need Sharpies, which I will provide. All of this will be provided to you, but you will need them. These are the Sharpies that we use, and these are for drawing on the balloons. They stay on the balloon and they don't tend to come off once they're dried off, which generally only just takes a few seconds. So they are what we want to use. Please don't use any other brands or types or sizes. They have proven not to work. So we stick with Sharpie. You will get a pair of scissors or two, okay? And use that to cut the balloons, whatever else you need them for. You will get a lanyard. Sorry, it's backwards. The lanyard is the same on both sides. It gives our logo, and people can just use the QR codes to get to our Facebook and our website. So it is incredibly important that you wear this all the time. I would rather you wear it everywhere you went than forget it at an event. This is what tells people where you're from. People do look at it, and it is what helps us build our business. If you just go to a show, you do the show, even if you did a good job, you forget this, you don't have business cards, whatever, you just basically, we're not going to get another event from that. So you're cheating yourself out of future income. But if you're wearing this, hopefully someone will scan something, or they can take one of our business cards, which I will always make sure you have business cards on you. Hang on, let me take one out, or three. Okay, on the one side, it's Party Masters. Our slogan is, you dream, we make it a reality. So, and also entertainment made easy. Very sorry, that's backwards. It has our email address, our website, which is partymasters.ca, the phone number. Then on the back, once again, it has our QR code and our social media links. All of our social media links are at partymastersnl. So that is for YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and I'm forgetting one, TikTok. I just finally got into TikTok. You will also get a basket. Now, I would use the basket. I keep all my stuff in it. Go place to place. Then when you're there, you can use it for all your little bits of balloons or any bit of mess that you have made. Dump it out, put your stuff back into it. You're good to go. Now, you will also be getting a menu which will have 12 designs on it. It will be our festival fast list. Now, a festival fast list, what that means is that you will have these 12 designs that I have been able to do in less than 2 minutes, and they need to have less than 10 twists or up to 10 twists. So I don't make things that have like 15 or 16 twists and expect it to be done quickly. It just can't be. And if I can do it in less than 20 minutes or less than 2 minutes, I'm sorry, then I hope that eventually with practice you will get to the point where you can do less than about 3 minutes. So, and in time you'll really speed up, but don't worry about keeping time with people who've been at it for years. That's just not fair to you. Now, what else do we have here? Oh my goodness, we might even be done. I believe we are. Anyway, so that is it for the introduction. The next video will be about the individual types of twists that you have. So I hope that I've been able to explain a few things. Maybe you'll understand what you're going to be dealing with a little more. And more than anything, have fun. This is a great job. We attend the best days of people's lives, and we always need to remember that and be grateful. So you guys all have a great day, and check back on this video if you ever need to be reminded of anything or you think you might be missing something. All right, so I will see you in the next video, but you won't see me anymore because the balloon will be the star of the show. Have a great day. Bye.